What's up, you guys? In the last episode of this Airbnb series, we saw how the property looked before, or should I say right after the tenant moved out, and we saw how the rehabbers prepped the property for paint and installing the cabinets. And in this episode, I'm going to show you how I built the backyard patio, and I built a circle, and I'm never doing that ever again. Do not do circle, just do a square like a normal person. But yeah, you're gonna see what did I went through, and I'm gonna talk to you what method I chose. There are two main methods that I know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and sub, you know the drill, and what? And enjoy the video, I guess, I don't know. So as you can tell, this is what I'm starting with. I actually had to dig up some of the debris that was left inside that looking like a well type of fire pit. The first step is to gather your tools and materials. For example, you need to have a concrete pavers, gravel paver base, paver leveling sand, edging stones, concrete or mortar, 2x4 board, tape measure, marking spray paint, garden stakes, shovel, garden hose, landscape rake, or just do what I did and just wing it. I'm honestly doing it the lazy way. I'm just tampering here with a hand tamper, which is the cheapest version of a compactor, and then laying some landscaping fabric, and on top of that I'm gonna put some, it's called paver base. I'm gonna show you what that is in a second. Grab some paver base. For some reason, I swear I saw at Lowe's they rent tools out, but they told me they don't. Online it says they do, so I don't know what to tell you guys. Check if your Lowe's rents out. They told me in Jacksonville they do not rent out tools, so I'm gonna go to Home Depot, rent a leaf blower and a tamper so I can finish this project. So as I already said, there are a couple of methods. One method is when you get gravel, that you need gravel base about 4 inches. It is called 3 1/4 minus gravel, which is the diameter of the gravel. Then you need 1 inch of paver sand, and then you need, obviously the thickness of your paver patios. This is how deep the hole should be. Now, the other option is the lazier one. It skips the gravel, which is what I opted to do. You get something called that paver base, I think it's called the plastic thingy that I got, and then you just put about 1 inch or 2 inches of paver sand on top. Then you lay your paver patios, and then on top you put polymeric sand, and that's that. So what I've decided to do is not gonna put like 2-3 inches of gravel. Instead I'm gonna put those paver base, and I couldn't find really the gravel, to be honest. So it's gonna be less work, less gravel, and it's gonna pretty much the same amount of money. I'm gonna compare the prices, but I think this comes at a little bit more expensive, but not that much. So let's see how that's gonna turn out. Yeah, here I'm literally trying to pretend that I'm going to gym, and I'm trying to skip gym, but I just want to show that things happen sometime, and my wheelbarrow's wheel was completely flat because last time I used it was, I don't know, into the early 2000s or whatever. But I was prepared for this. In my amazing handy dandy van or in your car, you should always keep fix-a-flat or something similar. So when that happens, you have no problems to continue on your workday. By the way, what you see here, I dug out and I took out all of that from that hole. It was just terrible. And I've already explained the rest. Landscaper's fabric, paver base, and it became too dark. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not happy with how things ended today. I did not do everything I intended to do. Basically, I did not finish the job I wanted to finish today. So, amazing. So I went to Lowe's just now, got 15 more bags. Always buy more than you think you should need, because even if you don't use everything, you can just return it. But if you need more, you gotta go back. That's another trip. So the reason why I didn't finish the work today was exactly this. I made too many trips. I think 3 trips. I went all the way there. I have a couple other things to take care of during the day, but the biggest thing was that I didn't have enough light time. Right now it's dark, and on my way here, when I was driving back, I was thinking maybe I should work nighttime with a headlamp, but I'm like, you know what? I have other things to do inside the house. As you can tell, it is not finished yet. I really like how that area got well together. That's the best lamp, by the way. I'll give you a review later. But I have other things to do today. I have a lot of Amazon packages to unpack, as you can see. I gotta fix this. I got the bathroom hardware to install, so I have things to do. I'm gonna get my dinner here, sleep here, and in the morning I'm gonna wake up and start working on that baby. I gotta finish it tomorrow. I got everything ready, all the materials ready, and I gotta finish it before noon, before 12 o'clock tomorrow. All right, see you in the morning. Well, first thing the next morning, I continued with the project, cut all of those paver base to shape, which was not as easy because again, stupid circle. Then you put the paver sand on top, and you use a pipe here to level it. And my favorite thing to watch myself do is just temper. And let's not forget, on top of everything, you need to level that and have a pitch so the water doesn't retain there. So have fun. There are many ways for you to check if your circle is actually plumb circle. I don't know if that's called plumb circle, but to check if your circle is a circle. One of those ways is to run chords like me here and see if they intersect. Luckily for me, they all came in the middle. But then the edging is not as easy to put in a perfect circle. So again, like I said, do not do a perfect circle. I did the best I could. And we're off to the fun part, actually putting the whole maze in order and the whole pavers in order. But again, we're going back to, oh, wait, hold on. It is not level, so let me redo all that. Again, we're going back to what is the shape of this? It's a effing circle. And after you finish with that, you have to cut everything to place so it can fit. So you have to make a lot of different cuts. And this is getting exhausting. But I hope by now you got the point what shape you should do if you do a patio. Yay! Alright, so here's the issue that I'm having. First of all, this is my third or fourth trip to Lowe's. I got already, I don't know how many bags. I'm gonna list the bags number somewhere here. Two issues actually. First of all, this needs to be redone because it's very flimsy. They're like coming out. But this is not the bigger issue. Luckily, I know how now. The other issue is this thing is hard. If you can hire a contractor, someone who knows how it's done, please do. That's my advice to you. But here's the thing. When you put the tile, not the tile, but the brick, this comes over the brick. So that's why I went to Lowe's again to grab another 5 bags of sand. Hopefully I can raise that with a little bit so that cannot be on top of it. And that's why I keep going to Lowe's for how many times now, I don't know. But yeah, I did not calculate correctly because I decided in the middle of the project to not use gravel, so I dug too much already. But yeah, well, now I know. I think I can do this very fast now. I really think I can do that very quickly now, because that's how you learn, guys. You fail a few times and then you know. Alright, next on the chopping block, pun intended, cutting everything into pieces. Like I said, that took a tremendous amount of time. Every cut is different, and be careful, guys, when you're using that angle grinder. Please, I was not as careful. So, and here I'm just basically fitting everything into place, little by little, piece by piece. The edges came into place. Very nice for a first patio. I think I did amazing. It's not perfect by any means, guys. By the way, in the meantime, I don't know if you've noticed that it's not middle of the day, it is not noon, and it's getting dark, and I finally finished it though, but it took me way more than I intended. And then after that, what you need to do is put some polymeric sand and brush it off, then use the leaf blower and then wet it. Just read the instructions, as you can see me doing here. Make it wet with the hose and then blow it off again with the leaf blower, and that's that. Well, I couldn't finish the whole house tonight. I'm gonna finish all the inside tonight. It's, what time is it, like 9, 8, I think 8 o'clock. So till 11, 2 hours, I should be able to finish everything. And tomorrow, all I have is the gazebo to assemble it And that's it. If you're still watching, guys, and enjoy that type of content, simple way to support the channel is to hit like. If you learn something or have any questions, please leave a comment down below.